Hey guys, today I will review the Origem Vortex Stereo Bluetooth headset. This is a really nice pair of wireless headphone that's designed for your mobile device. It also have inline controller so you can control your music. So as you can see here, it has the AAC logo denoting that it supports AAC compression. On the side here, you have some information, some features. It supports multi-point so you connect to multiple devices at one time. It has micro USB charging port, HD voice. For the microphone, you have headset profile. You also have advanced audio profile, and then you have a status on the iPhone. In the back you have some information regarding the specification of the product, and you can see here's the specification. Look like it takes about 1.5 hours to charge it, and it lasts about 4 hours. Inside the box you get some accessories. You can see here you have two set of extra ear tips, ear hooks. You have a USB charging cable, and then you have the little small user menu that's about 4 pages, I believe, inside out. Small little user menu explains to you how to use the product, how to pair it to the second phone, and then some specification again. So here's the headphone themselves. You can see they look really stylish. I really love this red color, give you that nice sporty look. They are roughly about this big, so this part here will go in your ear, and then you can put the hook right here. And this part here I believe is made out of aluminum, but it could be plastic. It's hard to tell. I think it's aluminum. Anyway, as you can see, you have this nice red aluminum running with the red tangle-free cable, and then you have the inline controller here with the Origem logo, as you can see. And on this side, the controller has the mic, and then you have volume up and down, track change, and also play and pause in the middle here. You see very nice design. This cable is roughly about 2 feet together. And back to the unit here, as you can see, underneath this side here there is an LED to let you know different charging status and indicating status. And underneath there you can actually find the pin to charge the device right now. And here is the tip of the headphone, as you can see. I'm using right now the medium size, and there's also a small and a large as you saw earlier. Due to the slightly larger driver and batteries built into each of these ear tips, they do stick out your head a little bit, so when you put them in, these do stick out your ear. However, they still manage to be very comfortable, and I didn't have to use the hook on them at all. I think for those who are using these for more active activities like running, weightlifting, those things, you might want to put on the hooks, but for me I found it very comfortable without the hooks, and it still managed to stay in very well. I'm sitting around at work all day, moving around, it did not fall out at all. There is a small amount of cable rubbing noise. You can fix that by tucking these behind your neck and underneath your shirt a little bit. And if you turn the music up roughly about 30-40%, it's gonna drown out the cable noise, so that's good. Turning these on for the first time, you will get a voice prompt letting you know that it's in pairing mode, and at that time you can pair it to your phone. Next, let's move to the sound quality on these pair of headphones. To me, these are one of the best pair of in-ear Bluetooth headphone that I've used in such a long time. Previously I reviewed a lot of different Bluetooth headphones, and I always was a big fan of Soundpeak QY7, and these seem to dethrone those. These are really good, and let me explain. The bass on these are very impactful, and there's plenty of it, but it's not overly emphasized, so you're not gonna have to worry about getting a headache or it's being too strong. It managed to keep you nogging while you're listening to those nice dance music, EDM, and it also extends into the low region really well, giving you a very nice response when you're listening to those songs that has really nice low hidden note. I found the mids on these are also slightly emphasized, and the vocals are a little bit more forward, but it's not really a bad thing on this headphone. Genre like pop, vocal trance, jazz, those kind of genres sounds really nice on these pair of headphones. Pairing this with a really crystal high clean, this pair of headphones come out sounding outstanding. I don't usually mention soundstick on in these small in-ears, but these has a decent amount of soundstick and give you a really nice sparser sound to them that makes instrument pop out to the side of your head, and things that you usually don't hear in these kind of price range and these kind of Bluetooth headphones. So battery wise, I just plug it in on a computer and take about 2 hours or so to charge it. And while listening to really high volume rate, I think max out or near max out, I get roughly about 4 hours. At 3.5 hours, you're gonna get a small little beeping, and 15 minutes after that, it's gonna be another noise letting you know battery low, and then it die after that. So you know, that's the only downside of these headphones, I would say, is that they don't last as long as some of the other Bluetooth headphones I use. But also the difference is that sometimes, you know, these other pair of headphones, they don't sound as good, or they're not as comfortable. So I ended up taking them out of my ears and, you know, between stuff. But with these, I left them on the whole time, and I ran them through during the day, and I was really surprised how good these sounds. Other than that, I also tested these on the computer, and I just used one of the Bluetooth dongle, and they connected to the computer, and it works quite well. So for the inline controller, it's relatively simple on iOS. If you connect this on iOS, you will get the battery status indicator like most Bluetooth headphones now. And these buttons act as play and pause, and fast forward and rewind. And when you click on them individually, they will change the volume, and if you hold them down, they will change the track. You can also pair this to another device, and basically you have to pair the first one, turn it off, and then you have to pair the second one, and then you can turn both of them on, and they can be both connected at the same time. So that's quite nice. Overall, these are really nice pair of Bluetooth headphones. They are very comfortable, and they, to me, seem to dethrone the Soundpeak QY7 in terms of price, comfort, and performance. At a similar price, these managed to beat the QY7 in terms of sound quality, especially in the lower bass region. These are probably one of the best Bluetooth dynamic driver headphones I ever hear. And I listened to a lot of them for the past 2 or 3 years or so. So I hope this short little review helped you in your purchase decision, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.